Well, hello, Foothills family.
Hello.
We've talked about it from the pulpit some, but a lot of you have been asking, what's it going to look like for Dave and I after January when Neil takes over as senior pastor? Well, we're still going to be involved in the church. You're still going to see us around here. We'll be preaching still. We've been preaching this year once every 4 weeks. Now Dave and I will be preaching once every 6 weeks, giving Neil and Mike greater opportunities. They'll be preaching more. But we're still going to be around. Dave, you're going to be busy still.
Yeah. The Lord's given me energy and health, and so I'm going to be still working at the church. It's kind of a semi-retirement, I guess. I'll be working about 30 hours a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm going to stay in charge of the 3 schools. They're calling me superintendent of the schools. And then you've asked me to oversee Youth Venture.
Right.
And I'm happy to do that. And I'm also going to stay leading our pastors group that meets here
Tuesday morning,
once a month. And I'm going to try to involve you and I in their lives, try to be a mentor to them.
Are you going to continue to lead the Saturday morning prayer meetings?
Of course. And whatever else the Lord wants, I'm going to be teaching some classes around here. Mary and I are going to do some things together, teach some classes together, marriage things. And so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I am going to continue to be involved at a lesser level because of my problem with fatigue. But I'm going to continue to be meeting with people in the church and helping to mentor staff, give them some, problem solving and supervision. And maybe you guys could join in praying with me because I'm asking the Lord what else I can do. I've got to mostly do it from home. And give me some ideas, that the Lord would give me some new ideas for this next season of ministry and life.
Mm-hmm. And January 8th, we're going to be laying hands on Neil and kind of releasing him.
That's right. So this weekend, Dave, I'm going to be preaching a sermon called Ground Rules for 2022, which is really going to help give people like the right perception of what should our expectations be and what should our strategy be in 2023. That's actually Ground Rules 2023. And I hope it'll be a great encouragement. Now, the week following, Neil will be preaching, and we're going to have a special installation service at all 3 services to install him as the pastor of the church.
And I just want to say that we're absolutely convinced, if there's anybody thinking, Neil is the guy to take this church. There's no question in our minds. There's no second thoughts. The Lord is in this. This is not nepotism. God's hand is on Neil.
And, one thing it's such a blessing as we're having to step back, that we have such a great crew to turn it over to. God has given us such a tremendous staff here. And so we got a good mix between those who are seasoned and more of our generation, but also a great new generation coming up. So we're very excited to see what God's going to do at this church. I'm believing that the best years of this church are going to lay ahead.
Yeah. Well, guys, don't want to belabor this. We just wanted to give you some information because many of you have been asking. We're not going anywhere. We're not buying motorhomes and running off. We're not moving to Idaho. We're not going anywhere. This is where God has planted us, and we're going to continue ministering here. Try to be as big a help to Neil as we can. God bless.
God bless you.